How does acculturation impact cultural exchange? Imagine two groups meeting for the first time and sharing their ways of life. That's the heart of cultural exchange, where ideas, customs, and traditions flow between communities. Now, acculturation is what happens when these groups start to influence each other over time. It's like a dance where each partner adapts their steps to match the rhythm of the other. When people from different cultures come into contact, they often adopt new behaviors, language, or social norms. Sometimes they keep their original ways, and sometimes they blend them with new ones. This process can lead to a mix of cultural traits, creating something fresh and unique. For example, in daily life, you might see this in food, music, or clothing that combines elements from different traditions. Acculturation can happen quickly or slowly, depending on how much contact there is and the power dynamics involved. If one culture is dominant, the other might adopt many of its traits, a process called assimilation. But if both cultures influence each other equally, it can lead to integration, where people maintain their original identity while also embracing new customs. Sometimes, groups resist change and stick to their traditions, which is called separation. In other cases, people might feel caught between two worlds and lose connection with both cultures, leading to marginalization. This exchange isn't just about surface changes like trying new foods or wearing different clothes. It involves deeper shifts in how people see themselves and their community. Language is a big part of this. When someone learns a new language, it can open doors to new ideas and social circles. It also affects how people relate to each other and from relationships. As cultures influence each other through acculturation, new social practices and innovations can emerge. For example, a community might adopt new ways of celebrating holidays or new forms of art. But it's also important to remember that power plays a role. When a dominant culture influences a minority one, it can sometimes lead to the loss of traditional practices or even cultural erosion. Observing these changes in daily life helps anthropologists understand how cultures adapt and evolve over time. It shows how cultural identities are negotiated and how diversity is maintained or transformed in multicultural settings. Recognizing these processes can help us appreciate the richness of cultural exchange and support respectful, meaningful interactions among different communities.